As always, Playdate Podcast is brought to you by Triple, the original high seltzer.
Redefining the party landscape. Okay, before we were recording, we were talking about Down syndrome. And so I'm going to tell you a fun story.
Wait, you have to do like, Will Angus is here.
Oh, yeah, Angus.
And the
Guys,
lights
we have
flash.
Angus today.
And then,
You've seen his special, Bad Words.
what else?
I think he did
What else have they seen?
Fringe Guy,
French guy.
French Guy.
You've probably seen him live lately if you've been in New York and you don't live under a rock.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
You've probably seen his podcast, Almost Friday podcast.
One more.
My favorite sketch of all time from, I think you were still in college, the pills guy. Your roommate that eats pills out of a bowl with
Pill
a spoon.
Pill Guy. Bug. Didn't you do a bug for a fish for a pill?
It was a fish for a bug for a pill.
That's
and
what it was.
that's an inside joke for everyone that went to the live show.
Yeah. Call back.
Yeah, I don't even get it. And I spend most of my day with both of you.
You're going to
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, I don't even want to.
kids are gonna love
We
it.
can't tell him about it. You're going to love that.
I know, I still haven't seen a live show.
You're going to love
I don't know why we haven't done a big show here.
in LA.
We've done the UCB shows, which are like,
Yeah.
it's a great venue. It's like 100 seats, but like, I want to do like a theater here,
Yeah, like the crypto.
like a big theater. I mean,
That would be a funny jump.
Crypto.
Just one week, you guys were like, hey, if you want to come to our show, we have a
We're
show
doing
in crypto.
doing arenas now.
Does anyone do like sketches to like arenas?
I can't imagine it works.
I feel like the Impractical Jokers sell out like huge venues.
Yeah,
But I don't know what their live show is.
Are they
Yeah, what does an Impractical Jokers tour look like?
a lot of cruises?
Oh, they did
Really?
do
A
one.
lot of cruises.
That actually sounds kind of awesome.
I
Are you
just-
always on your toes though? That anyone you're talking to is an Impractical
You know what's
Joker?
crazy is I think the one thing they do is they don't do pranks. The one thing they don't do is pranks.
Yeah, well, if I'm spending $600 on a 4-day cruise with the Impractical Jokers, I don't want to.
It's like horribly anxiety inducing.
yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to be on my toes. Were you guys a cruise family?
Never been on a cruise. No.
Never been.
I've
on
only
one.
been on one. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
We talk. We have different. I feel like
We weren't really
ideas
a
of what
cruise family.
vacation-
We were a Trump family.
And that's just a little slice
And
of
in
Angus.
2016, he had run against Ted Cruz had run against Trump at a certain point.
Right. It's kind of.
I think you should have gone with like a Beto or like a Cullen Allred. You know, really establish the contrast.
Yeah, but a lot of people here aren't going to know as many.
That's a good point.
Texans.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
right.
went. So what I did was kind of established my ethos first, and then I kind of threw a wide net to the audience.
Yeah. No,
You're learning.
I'm learning.
You're learning.
I'm learning. I'm hot coffee. Like, do you see this?
Beer. No,
I thought you said I'm hot coffee.
No, I'm not hot coffee. I'm Willie. Anyway, what were we saying?
Yeah, what? Because I had my
Cruises.
hilarious bit, and then that's kind of all I had planned for the pod.
Oh, Will and I offered Will, I go, we should do a vacation in the new year. And we realized that we just have such different beliefs as to what a vacation should look like that it would never work with us. Because
Okay.
he wants to like explore a city. And I was saying, Ty and I want to go to like a remote beach and not move for 7 days.
That sounds way better to me.
Right?
Yeah,
Well, now you're changing.
No,
it
I
too.
was saying that checks.
oh.
I assumed that he would prefer that.
Oh, I want to tell you the Peter Tarling story.
Oh, yeah.
No. My friend Phil, playmate, he sent a very nice note about Lauren last night.
That was nice.
He said Lauren's his favorite podcast producer.
Wow,
But
that's kind of awkward because Andrew's right here.
So he listens to one podcast.
he actually listens to yours as well, Angus.
Well, Lauren's also my favorite podcast producer.
And if you're a
No
listener of
shock.
Will's podcast, Lauren is hosting next
That
week's
is
episode.
true. You
Well,
just
no,
hosted our
It would have
pod.
already come out.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lauren hosted last week's episode.
week's.
And they would have already watched it, every
Right.
single person.
I love
Yeah.
them.
We were talking about like because we're gonna move to 2 episodes in the new year, and we were like, maybe we should release on
didn't.
Thursdays. But then we were thinking that it would just be like, I think we get a lot of your fans that are just waiting for yours to come out on Thursday.
Well,
Vice versa.
we could turn our podcast into sort of a 5-course meal.
Right.
Where yours maybe is like the breakfast.
Right.
That comes out at 5 a.m.
Right.
We have maybe
Red flags.
empty netters and red flags. Those we start releasing those a little bit after. And then I'm thinking for the main course, it's our pod paired with Hold the Phone at 8:30 a.m. And if you play
Do they
both
have to
at the
listen to each podcast on like double speed?
No.
Okay.
You just when one comes out, you just start it. So you do need a few devices, but
Like you guys are doing the pod, and then they're like calling out locks from over there.
yeah,
It's like that Pink Floyd album and The Wizard of Oz, where if you start them at the same time and you turn one on mute, they sync up.
Really?
You seen that? If you start, what is it, The Great Gig in the Sky?
Yeah.
You start it at the moment the lion roars in Wizard of Oz. Whoever figured this out was the highest man in the world.
What did they? It wasn't on purpose.
Maybe,
no.
but like
Baby?
a lot of things sync up. So like when there's like
a part with Dorothy where she like jumped or something and it like talked about jump, or I don't know, there were words that were lining up too.
Okay. Peter.
You see how she's Googling what you're talking about?
It's awesome, right?
That's a luxury that we can't afford.
I know. It's awesome. What Lauren's really good at Googling. She's kind of on her A game right now, but I've never seen it go that smoothly. Usually the typing is like watching a monkey hump.
There's like slashes and like apostrophes. I can type. Sometimes I'm just far away from the keyboard and
She also clicks the wrong like tab. Like we'll be like, pull up a picture of this, and she'll click like news. Or like,
okay, that's what I was about to say.
She gets like shopping or like something.
Okay.
That's what I was about to say about Emily. So
No, yeah, Will, don't. Sometimes
The tabs?
you hype me up, and I'm like, I appreciate it, but I don't. I'm not always fully listening.
well,
to
there's
them.
okay, fair.
either.
She's putting on a performance like
I
it's
will
like
admit that.
it's like a high school basketball player who like he's normally really good, but like if Coach K is in the building, he's gonna like step it up a little bit. Like I think she's on her toes a little bit more.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know sports, so like you have to explain it in like a different thing. Like,
Okay.
books, like
What do you like?
Gothic literature.
Okay,
or
right. So
maybe I don't know, anything high fantasy.
Right.
Okay, she's
It would be like if Raphael was painting.
Not Gothic.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know.
You're not a Renaissance man?
Or Renaissance. I don't know it. I'm sorry. It won't make sense.
Okay, someone is carving a gargoyle statue.
Okay.
And a very rich man who's looking for a gargoyle statue is watching him. So he's gonna do a better job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not nice.
No, I'm saying she's always good, but you're in the building, so she's.
well. Who's the
stepping up her-
gargoyle? It's him or him?
Neither of them are the gargoyle.
Him?
Lauren's carving the gargoyle.
Well,
Angus is looking to purchase
Are you saying
one.
she's acting better because she's training Andrew, or because Angus is here?
Is that what's happening? I thought he was just hanging
I'm
out.
not
No.
training. Okay, yeah, we have another one of our producers, Andrew. He's just because he's.
Can they see him even?
You can come in the. You want to come in the.
You gotta come in the
Andrew,
frame.
Can you give a wave, please?
This is gonna fall.
All right, Andrew. First step in your training, we want to
Don't
keep
knock over that wall.
We want to keep the wall vertical. That kind of took all the wind out of my sails. I thought Andrew was just like, "Oh, this is gonna be killer." I got it.
He is hanging out, and we go way back.
Do you?
Our first live show,
Oh,
very
yeah.
first one.
The live pod? You were there?
He did the photography for all of it, and the
Oh, I think I might have met you that. Maybe.
well, you were blacked out. Remember?
Yeah.
That
Well,
girl asked security to kick you out.
Did that happen?
I mean, I tried to give her one little kiss in intermission. No, that did not happen.
This was America. I didn't realize ass grabbing in between acts was a fucking crime.
Well, Andrew was doing photography for the Los Angeles Chargers. Have you heard of them?
Oh, is that true? Before this? You ever get a cool picture of Derwin James?
No, but he's so nice. Oh, yeah.
He was really nice.
He was super nice. Yeah, he was like one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
He's the man. I love the Chargers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
You ever meet LT?
No, actually. He would come around, but like I never had like a formal introduction.
I bet I would never introduce myself.
To the Nanian?
Yeah, even though I went to TCU. So.
That's my dream guest.
Yeah,
Lauren,
we made a,
always
we made
we
a
have to
wish
make-
list.
Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson is at the top of Will's list every single time.
Okay.
For the pod, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
It's like an episode where we pick
Making him do
LT's brain.
sayings that
He
don't
could be on
exist.
Glory Days.
That's a good point.
True.
Andrew and I have a fun. It's my favorite part of my day. Is I walk into Andrew's office and he always has a different snack on his desk, and I go, Andrew, what are those? And he pretends he goes along with it, and he goes, "Oh man, they're pretzels. You got to try them." And I go, "Are they new?" And he goes, "No, man, they've been around for a while." And then he lets me take a handful,
Oh, that's fun.
and I do it every day. And he
That's
hasn't
nice.
complained.
You have pretzels
I
every
bet,
day?
I bet he
Every
loves
day,
that.
yeah.
Wow.
I bet he loves that
you know,
you come
it's
in
more
and take 10% from him.
It's
every
more for
morning.
him than it is for me.
Okay, sure.
You don't even want him. You just know he loves the bit.
I walk out of the office and I throw him out.
Okay, here's how you get LT on. You both wear a Johnny Manziel mask, print it off, and cut it out. Trick him into coming on the pod, and then say we're using this studio today.
That's perfect.
It might work.
I feel like we could, I honestly
If
feel
he
like
has enough concussions, it might actually work.
I feel like there's actually probably not as much demand as you would think for LaDainian Tomlinson.
Sure, but I bet he doesn't want to do anything.
Pardon?
I bet he doesn't want. Are you saying there's
This
not
is
a
a top 10 podcast in the world.
No, I'm saying
terms of
I
how
bet
fun
he
it
doesn't
is.
want to do anything.
Wait, is he retired? What's the vibe?
Yeah, he was like
I thought you were saying like
he was awesome when we were like kids.
Okay.
Not that he's not awesome now.
he was my hero growing up.
Um,
I wrote my admissions essay about him in high school.
I was talking with someone, I think to Angus's point of like not wanting to do anything. I think this is probably why we're not like billionaires. But if I came into a large amount of money, you would never hear from me again and I would never do anything.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why people who
I don't know.
get
I
rich
think, but I
keep
think
doing
that you've
things.
never, like, I think not doing anything would get old and then you would want to have some, like,
Yeah, I feel like that's not true.
I would give all of you enough money that you wouldn't have to work again. Because I think the biggest problem is people
would
get
get
rich and then their friends can't like, what'd you say?
Who would get more, me or Willie?
Willie, 100%.
fucked.
It's insane that you think that I would be cutting it off evenly.
Whoa.
No, I didn't mean like that. I just meant like, I think Will would be getting the most out of Will
All
would be
right, you know
tied
what?
with like
Let me
my
just
mom.
plug my shit and get out of here.
Will, I think would be
go.
in the top 3 people.
Yeah, if I'm like 2B, I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting a hefty chunk, but you need to pay your friends enough that they can
So that you don't get
live the
like,
same lifestyle.
Just, yeah.
Because all these like lottery winners are now billionaires, and all their friends are not in that tax.
Yeah, I mean, the second
Yeah.
I'll get these handouts, I'm killing Willie and Liam. I'm guessing.
You're guessing him? What does that mean?
I'm guessing he's getting a sizable chunk as well.
Not that much.
Then Lauren.
Lauren gets a ton.
Yeah, I'd probably shoot Lauren then Liam.
Oh.
And with one bullet, if I could.
This is just like their dark.
Can
How would I get them in the same room? I think about that.
With one bullet?
Can we break down your logic? a little
Curve the
bit?
bullet.
Yeah.
Now that they're dead, how does that money get from their bank account to your bank account?
Well, in this world, there's no rules. I just get
Right.
the money.
It's cash. Everyone has it in cash.
They have it in
That'd be kinda
doubloons,
fun.
doubloons
Big
and
duffel
gold.
bags of cash.
Yeah, it'd be too easy to like send you a wire. I have to like
Yeah.
add some stress into your life where it's like I like draw on all the bills so you can't like bring them to a bank or something.
Is that a thing?
No, I made that up.
Okay.
There's new rules in this world.
Okay, yeah, it's new rules. What was it? You were telling a story?
Oh, yeah. So Peter, Phil's brother, this is one of my favorite stories of all time. He got this scooter for like Christmas or something and would go like 30 miles an hour down hills on it. And their neighborhood, like when you get into their neighborhood, it switches from paved road to dirt road.
Okay.
And no one had explained to him, like, you know, the razor's great on smooth pavement, but like you shouldn't go on the gravel and dirt road with it.
Yeah.
And he came like flying around this corner, and when it left the pavement and went into the dirt, he like went like ass over tea kettle and just like scattered down the road, and he kind of like limped it back to the house. And he has this like crazy threshold for pain, like just a pain tolerance that like we wouldn't even understand.
Yeah.
And he's like limping around, and we were kind of like making fun of him, like, dude, you're faking it. Like, it's not that bad or whatever. And then I think Phil's parents were gone, and like we were like
In charge.
Like there was no like level-headed person to be like, he might be hurt.
Yeah.
And then his mom came back and was like, Peter's leg is like really purple. He had been walking around on a broken leg for 2 days and didn't tell anyone.
Holy shit.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then he was in a wheelchair for a little bit.
Holy shit. Is that like possible?
For him, I guess. I mean, I think towards the end he was not doing a lot of moving.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Philip Rivers played a AFC championship on a torn ACL. That's different though. But I was just thinking Chargers.
I was thinking Lions when like Matthew Stafford got hurt and then like played 8 more games and then like barely missed the playoffs. And they were like, oh yeah, he was playing with a broken back the entire
Did that really happen?
Yeah. Or no, wait. Was that... Wait, I might be thinking of Romo, actually. This is when I wasn't watching football. No, it was Matthew Stafford. He played with like a broken back the whole season.
He also, there's one play where he gets sacked like right on his shoulder. His shoulder popped out of the socket, but they were like, it was like towards the end of the game, and he like didn't trust the backup, and they tried to take him out, and he brushed him off.
Yeah.
And then threw a touchdown with his shoulder out of the socket, and then went off, and they fixed it.
I wonder, like, obviously these guys are incredibly tough, but also like just the adrenaline of being in a stadium full of like 70,000 people probably can make you do some pretty fucking insane things.
I think that's why you guys need to start doing stadiums for.
Yeah,
It's kind of like us at the live show.
Yeah, it's like us at the live show. Do you remember when?
It's like we're all so hungover and depressed and suicidal, but as soon as the lights come on, we murder.
We were all in the green room fucking dying. Will and I think we talked about this in the last episode. We were out till fucking 7 a.m. the morning.
Yeah, I saw the sunrise every single night. I was there. And then the day of the show, I went down to the hotel to get a Bloody Mary and a burger, which I never do, just to be clear. But I was like, I know I have to I have to drink to feel better. And it took me like an hour to nurse down this Bloody Mary. I took 3 bites of the burger.
Wasn't it like a $50 burger?
It's like $55, I think, total. And walked up to my room and puked it all up immediately. All a waste. And then I slowly met up with you guys. We went to the show, and I couldn't even think about the show. I wasn't nervous at all because the whole time I was like, I'm in fucking hell.
Was there a world where you were like, I'm going to throw up on stage?
No.
You fought through a little injury there. Didn't you get a nosebleed like right before?
Oh, yeah.
I got a nosebleed right before.
The best part is when he got the nosebleed, it was like, Elise, she's the best about like trying to like be like, we're a team, like, I don't know. So she like kind of huddled us all up right before he was about to go on. It's like, hey, I'm so proud of all of you. And Will goes, oh my fucking God. Right? Wasn't it literally during our little huddle up? Mm-hmm. And then he was just sitting there like in a full like troll costume. Like he was already in the troll outfit.
Yeah, and our opener had been going for like 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, I'm about to like, the first sketch is basically all me.
True. That being said, the first sketch he plays a troll, which we were like,
could have
troll
been,
could have a nosebleed.
Could have been
like
funny.
You just got to get it together.
I like
by
that you
the
guys are
second
crunching
sketch.
the numbers. You're like, troll could have a nosebleed.
Yeah, like that feels.
We actually were. We were like, this will work. This will work.
Was
Play
it like
with
a
the hand
stress induced one? I'll get stress induced. No, like if I get like it's always when I have something important coming up. I'll get a nosebleed. I got a nosebleed this morning. I get a nosebleed almost every morning now that it's dry and cold out.
Really?
Yep. I sleep with my window up, and I should stop doing that.
I just want to be clear too. I don't do blow, and it wasn't a blow nosebleed. So that
I feel like that made it seem more like.
No, I know, but everyone kept saying that to me because I kept saying I was up till the sunrise every night.
Well, yeah, it was the time change.
It's dry climate, and I get nosebleeds like once a week. I've gotten probably over 1,000 nosebleeds in my life.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I've gotten like had one maybe ever.
I was always so envious of because I
wonder if that's sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
Related to like our hands, like don't you have dry hands?
Yeah.
And I have like clammy hands.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's like the same thing. Like my
oh yeah, you're just like moist.
I'm
in
like
there.
a moisture guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do dry out.
Easily.
I'm getting eczema in my eyes.
Dude,
that'll come with age.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, in your eyes?
In them?
No, like right here.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That made it seem like you had noticed it before. You noticed
Well,
it?
yeah, it's
No,
eczema. You can see it.
No, but he was like, oh, that's what that is.
I just mean like if I just saw it right now.
Wait,
it
it's
just
on
looks
your eyelids, Will?
like, it just looks
Yeah.
like you got like
Oh, I have it on my hands. Like I always get it. Like
Do you have a cream you rub on?
yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
Which one?
like just a cortisone.
Is that
a
prescribed?
steroid?
That's like an itchy. No, it's not prescribed. But I
Oh,
go to
cortisone, yes.
going to the derma when I get home.
Mine is
Don't
just
people get like
here.
shots of that?
Well, it's... yeah, I thought cortisone was a steroid, but you're right. It's like an anti-itch
It's
thing.
I don't know. Sometimes I just like I feel like also when I'm stressed, I'll catch myself like itching without even
sure.
realizing. I don't know.
I do that too. I rub my eyes a lot, and so when I got eczema there, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, don't you like also when you get like drunk, then you start freaking out and you go like.
That is fun.
That's good stuff.
That's
Did you go to
very
Mr. Bass' house, by the way?
Yeah, my hotel. Do you know of World of T-shirts?
They've explained him to me. I sort of.
And Andrew, you do? My hotel, I don't know why, but the first thing I thought when I sat in my room was like, I wonder if I'll see Josh Block out here. Because I don't think it's a funny situation. but there are funny parts about this dark situation. I think it's one of the most interesting things happening with like this new wave of social media.
Agreed.
So when I landed, I was like, I wonder if I'll see him out here. And I looked up Mr. Bass' address, and it was literally a 60-second walk from my hotel. So the first thing I did was I walked up to his house, and I saw all the lights in the window, and I was like, I'm making a pilgrimage right now. Like, this is the Mecca.
That was, yeah. I mean, you got to New York and you're like, what should I, like, I don't know what to do in this city. I was like, there's a million things, like parks and museums. And you're like, I'm going to Mr. Bass' house.
People go and knock on his door.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Well, no, it's to be like they'll be watching the stream, and it's like, they'll go and be like, hey, I just want to let you know, like,
Wait,
you're a piece
okay,
of shit.
who's Mr. Bass? Like,
He was this pimp in New York City, and he went to jail for 8 years, and then he got out, and he saw Josh Block and was like, that's an easy person to exploit. And
So he hosts live streams and people tune in to see Josh Block, but then he takes like 90% of the money.
He'll pay Josh $100 a stream and feed Josh alcohol and drugs and like whippets and nicotine.
oh my
And
God.
I would guess he makes $5,000 a stream.
Yeah.
Like some people say like 10 to 15.
How
I don't
often
know if
does he
that's
stream?
true. Probably every day.
so he's rolling in cash.
Oh my God, he is completely fucking Josh over. And Josh is so autistic, he thinks Mr. Bass, who's like a master manipulator because he was a pimp his whole life, he thinks that he's taking care of him, but
That's so sad. Does Josh not have people like looking out for him?
his parents, his mom is dead, his dad's and brother are like absent. Like I think his brother's in a psych ward and his dad doesn't care about him.
So sad.
Good Lord.
Yep. He has like a grandpa and a grandma, but I think they just don't really have any ability to.
Well, I've seen videos of his grandma calling him and like making the effort to be like, hey, you should come home.
Yeah.
Like, stop this. And he's like, no, I'm going to Switzerland.
He also, that is another,
He's a very worldly man.
it's like every like month he like flies to like he was just in Germany last week, I think.
It's insane. And now he's going to I don't know. Actually, I'm not current. I'm not as current as I'd like.
I know I've kind of fallen off, which I'm a little grateful for.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the documentary to come out.
Yeah. Well, I was at my buddy's house who lives also right around there in like the East Village, and they were saying that he had somehow ended up they have like a cool rooftop where they have like parties, and he ended up there one
Josh?
time. Josh was there, and my buddy Malcolm said like, he was like, oh, how we doing, Josh? And he was like, oh, I think I need a water, and then threw up over the side of their roof onto the street.
what was the one he threw up the other day doing something?
I think he throws up every single day.
No.
No
Like,
joke.
it was like bad. Like someone was getting him to drink. Oh, he was, what's like one of those drinking challenges? He was doing something. Like, it was a drink around the world scenario.
Oh, okay.
But I think these girls were like kind of pushing him through it, and then he threw up everywhere.
It's really like sad to see the way it like brings out like all the people that like harass him for like engagement on the streets too.
That's crazy.
Have you seen, someone made a compilation, he's much more afraid of black people than he is of white people. So like,
Yeah,
don't-
he's
He's yelled the
the
N-word.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you not seen this? He screams the N-word like not all the time, but like frequently enough where it's like that's too many times to be screaming that.
This podcast is brought to you by Triple. Triple is the original high seltzer with 3 milligrams of THC and just 15 to 20 calories. Triple offers a social buzz similar to that of your favorite hard seltzer. Light on calories, high on life. It's all natural, gluten-free, and again, just 15 to 20 calories. I had a triple before trivia last night.
How'd that go?
I mean, I didn't win trivia, but I don't blame that part on Triple.
Right.
I felt great while I was playing.
You know, I was a lime guy for a while.
Okay.
I'm moving into grapefruit a little bit. I like to mix it
Coming
up.
to my neck of the woods.
Coming to your neck of the woods. But sometimes I do like 1 and 1. So like one lime to finish it off with a grapefruit.
You ever mix all three?
No, that would be insane.
Well, might as well try it.
We'll give it a shot and we'll report back next week how that goes. Guys, Triple is born from a desire to blend THC's social buzz with the social ritual of sipping on a seltzer. Triple is currently available at grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and restaurants in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Louisiana, Georgia, and Florida, and will be available in Illinois, South Carolina, Arizona, and Ohio. Looking at you, Cleveland, by the end of the year.
Looking at you, Liggett O'Darks.
Nationally, it is currently available online. To get it now, go to drinktriple.com and use code PLAYDATE to get 10% off your order. That's drinktriple.com and use code PLAYDATE for 10% off your order. Triple, redefining the party landscape. I was thinking about this the other day. I was watching this show on World War II last night.
Mm-hmm.
Why dogfighting doesn't make any sense to me. Like when the planes just like, why were they up there? Because if one country just doesn't go up, then they would just bomb. They would drop bombs on the other guys.
Yeah,
I know, but why are the other planes up there? The dogfighting ones
to play defense.
Yeah,
it sounds like a nightmare place.
Create a smoke screen for the bombings.
Have you seen those gunner balls on the bottom of the planes, and it's like the size of this chair? The guy sits in there like this and is operating the gun, but you're just like a sitting duck for any plane.
You know what I always think of? The Clone Wars.
The animated
ships,
show?
No, well the movies too. The ships with they're like the big triangles with long wings, and the guys sit in the balls and shoot the laser.
Oh yeah. They, like hanging out the bottom. Yeah.
Good luck googling that. I don't even know where to help you.
I always thought
actually,
those
like,
were the
zoning
coolest
out,
looking
so.
ones.
What ones?
The ones that he was describing.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the Lego set I wanted when I was a kid.
Dude, I always love the shit like that they like get them from like the arena in like Attack of the Clones, where like the like things like fold out.
I think
Like a
that
TIE
is the,
fighter?
No. Like they like hold like a bunch of people in them.
Oh, dude, that was the first Lego set I ever built.
Yeah.
It was my friend's birthday, and he got it for his birthday, and it was
Sick.
it was awesome.
They come with like 100 guys too.
Yeah.
Were you guys lightsaber kids?
Yeah, big time. But I never got like the cool ones. I always had the ones that were like they would get like stuck.
Yeah. Mine didn't even have the light.
Yeah, no, they were just
Mine
like
was
colored.
like the one you'd flip out.
Yeah.
And then the Sisselmans were our next door neighbors.
Oh, fuck them.
No.
Sisselman.
Kill-
Every morning you hear your dad. Sisselman.
Get out of my yard.
Killer guys, but they had the like really expensive light up ones.
Yep.
They let me and Garrett borrow them one afternoon. We went in my garage, turned off all the lights, and had like an epic battle. But you're like worried about breaking them. Like the other ones you could like fucking whack. So it was like much more like focused on technique. You know what I mean? Like we were almost like fighting in slow motion opposed to just like hitting each other.
Similar to how actual fights go in the Jedi universe.
Right.
Because it's all about technique and
Right.
using the Force to, you know what I'm saying.
I had a neighbor. Did you ever like talk about stories? Sorry.
Made me feel small. It's fine.
That's my bad.
You had a neighbor, you were saying?
Do you ever like tell your parents like a story from your childhood and they're like, what? Like that's weird that they did that. And you like didn't ever think it was weird?
Oh, yeah.
My sisters and I were telling my mom, we were like, I don't want to say the neighbor's name, but we were saying we were over at their house. We were like, yeah, remember when he used to spray oh my God.
Spray Rip Queen?
We were like, do you remember when he used to spray whipped cream in our mouths? And my mom was like, what? We're like, yeah, every time we went over, he'd be like, all right, everyone line up. And he'd spray it in our mouths. And it was like a fun thing. It wasn't like sexual or weird at all. But like
I didn't really, yeah, that's
the way we described it, my mom was like, how did we never know about that?
Wait, the dad?
Yeah.
My dad and I used to do that all the time. My mom would yell at us. Be like, Tim, stop doing my
He's,
dad
like, doing it
loved
from
doing it
across the
himself,
room.
but he loved like giving it to us.
I like that
I
video
gotta-
of the kid, the mom sprays it in the kid's mouth. And then the dog's sitting next to him. The kid points at the dog, and they give the dog a squirt.
Oh, that's
Nice.
I had. Can I tell you my debacle?
Please.
Sure.
I want your opinion on this. So I'm at the trivia at Juneshine last night.
Oh,
Right.
dear.
We were close. The third going into the last question. Got it wrong. Anyway, the guy, I show up and there's a seat right next to Chester was the first one there. It was me, Chester, and Scott.
At the bar.
Sitting at the bar. Yeah. There's a seat right next to him available. He says, or I go to sit down and the guy two over is like, oh no, I'm saving this seat.
Nope.
And I was like, I mean, I'm here.
Yep.
And he's like, I got someone coming. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just stand. The guy does not come for an hour and a half.
Yep.
That you can't save a seat for an hour and a
You
half.
have to, what you do next time that guy does that, when he says, I'm saving that seat, you stare at him until the guy gets there.
I mean, yeah, I was kind of trying to look.
Or just sit down, and then when they arrive, you can stand. I feel like that.
No.
But he
that is
pulled
your
it, he like
seat.
yanked it
Yeah,
over.
that's.
Willie, that is your seat.
I know. I'm going to go back and tell him.
Did I tell you that similar thing happened to Jameson's? Did I tell you that story?
No, but I'm pissed about that too now.
I'm angry.
You know how hard it is to get a seat at the bar at Jameson's, like on like Saturday.
Impossible.
We fell into. I was talking to this person across the bar, and awesome move by her. She goes, "Me and my friends are leaving. Like, come stand behind us." Like to be like, you can grab our seats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we slip right in. Me, Ty, Gavin, got 3 seats at the bar, and then there's like gaps for people to come stand and like order drinks. And this guy came over, was alone, was really trying to like infiltrate our friend group and like be a part of it. And I didn't really like him. So we like, gave him
Beat him up.
No, we gave him like a fair shot at it, but it was like at some point I just turned my back to him.
Yeah.
And he ordered a tall beer.
Nice.
Would kind of nurse it.
Awesome.
He was killer. And then he would put a napkin over his beer and like leave and go like mingle with other people. And then people would fill his spot, obviously.
Yeah.
And then he came back and these girls are standing next to us and they're talking to like Gavin or whatever. And he's like giving them the stink eye. And the girl goes, "Oh, do you want your beer?" And he goes, "I want my spot back." And we were like, I almost wanted to turn around and explain like, no, that's not how bars work.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 people in here. You do not get to reserve like a 3 square foot.
You should have grabbed his beer, chugged the whole thing, threw it at him, and kicked his ass.
Make out with the chick.
Make out with the chick.
Yes.
Make out with Gavin.
Now I'm back into the story. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's funny
I
stuff.
actually have goosebumps all over.
You guys, episode 66.
Episode 66,
We've been
Mario
playing
Lemieux.
Numbers. Mario who?
This is 66?
Yeah.
Satanic.
Oh no.
Execute orders.
Oh, I was gonna.
Mario who?
Mario Lemieux.
Oh, Mario Lemieux. Yeah, that's correct.
What is that?
Nice.
But that sucks that you got it because I feel like I get
Do you want
penguins.
to guess someone that's 66?
Yeah, I want to guess another guy.
Okay.
Oh, Angus. So if you're not familiar, you can do someone who wore 66 or someone who's currently 66.
Zach
years of age.
Martin. Little cowboy for you.
I don't think he wore 66.
Fuck.
So I have to guess someone that's 66 years old?
Or someone that wore the number 66.
Do I have the whole episode?
Yep.
Okay.
Or, you have
No,
right
you
now.
have to do it right now.
Well, I don't want to hold up the whole thing.
Just
okay,
go.
let me think.
Hostage.
How many guesses do I
I
get?
mean, I get another guess.
It's
too.
unlimited.
Bryan Cranston.
Ooh, that's not a bad
I
guess
feel
at
like he
all.
wore 15.
I love that joke every week.
Fuck.
Damn it.
That was
Aaron
a good
Paul.
Stellan Skarsgård.
What?
I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
How do I spell that?
I don't know. We're throwing you some hard
Steph-
names.
K-A-R-S.
SK.
Skellard?
It's right. It's
I think
up
it's-
there, Lauren. Look.
Oh.
What the fuck?
He looks fucking good.
God damn it.
Hey,
He's gonna play.
Wait,
Doug-
is he the professor in Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's gonna play Doug Emhoff in the Kamala movie.
Oh, okay.
Does he kind of look like him?
Sure.
I think he's gonna play Jack Mehoff in.
I just want to say I'd really like to get one right.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I going to hold this whole thing
Yeah.
hostage?
Just go.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
I want to go.
Let me think.
Give me Alec Lindstrom, or sorry, Chris Lindstrom. Yeah.
Age or
Number.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Try Alec Lindstrom now.
All right.
What are you going to do when you get to episode 100?
Yeah,
We start over.
I've thought about that.
It's like whatever. So it's like 100 is we have to guess someone that's under 1 year of age
Wait,
or wore
really?
0.
Wait, no.
We decide that?
Someone brought this up to me this weekend and was like, "You should do this."
I think it just starts over, right? So it's like 101 is someone that wore 1
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
or a baby. 3 is 3 and so
The
on.
oldest woman in the world died recently. Did you guys see that? She
No.
was like,
I did.
she was like 116.
Good Lord.
Crazy.
J.K. Simmons. Fuck this.
You're holding
He's
a whole
that old?
episode fucking
That's kind of
hostage.
scaring me, actually. How are these people this old? When you shit. Okay.
Did I do that?
Carl Weezer?
I was doing.
Even
Isn't that that's not a real guy, is
Oh,
it?
Weezer?
Carl Weezer age.
11. Okay, you're close. You're off by 6 facts.
Shit. Will Ferrell.
No way. He's not
Last night I sent Lauren a design request at 9 p.m. and she completed it.
What's a design request?
it wasn't like a word.
I sent her a picture and I wanted her to change the text on it I was making a playlist and I wanted to change the text on the picture so I could have a cool cover for the playlist, and she made it.
You know the Joe Cool, like the Snoopy with the Joe Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Martin Short.
Okay, this is the last one.
All right. Well,
I
and
think he's
then at
older
the
than
very
that.
end, you can try one more time.
Good Lord.
Chris Kattan
All right, this is the last.
with a K. What?
Oh, he plays Jed Mosley in
Wait,
How I Met Your Mother.
I wasn't thinking Chris Kattan, so that doesn't count, right? I was thinking
This is fucking horrible, man.
Mario the plumber.
Mario
Lopez.
Mario Lopez.
Last one.
Simon Cowell. No, Simon Cowell. This is my for real last one.
Wait, that's not who I
He's
meant.
not
What's
that
the guy who hosts that
Oh.
show?
No, what the fuck?
I meant George Lopez.
I meant George Lopez.
Okay. No, he's probably like 80.
How many listeners do you think we've lost?
Oh!
All right, well, we can cut
All
around.
right, all
it.
right, all right.
No, we can't.
Oh, you guys can't cut?
We don't
No, we don't-
cut
Lauren doesn't know how.
anything. Yeah, I don't know how.
One day, by episode 100, I would try to figure that one out.
That's why Andrew's here. He's like auditing Lauren. People are starting to figure it out.
Dude, did I tell you about the guy I almost saw get hit by a car? I think I was telling Lauren this last night, but when I was leaving the office last Thursday, I was walking down there, whatever street that is, like Cha Cha Chicken Street.
Cha-cha chicken.
Yeah, there was a guy walking like he was like 3 feet in front of me, and he was walking, and I was like, wow, he is not slowing down, and I don't know what the point is at which I would yell at a random stranger like, whoa, like, but he just walked straight into the road, traffic flying. Guy fucking has to slam on his brakes and like literally this close to nailing the guy, and only because he was paying attention.
Jesus.
And then I was like jumping and like going like this to get the attention of the people in the other lane who I think I'm not saying I'm a hero, but I might be a hero because then the people in the other lane like saw me and like slowed down and he made it across. But I was thinking
Did the guy like realize how close he came to death?
he didn't. He must have been like cracked out, dude. He did not break his stride or look or adjust his movement at all.
It's kind of awesome.
And just walks. I mean, he was wearing like a trench coat. He almost looked like a guy from the future. And like it all happened. We were all like, oh, and like all the people in their cars like stopped, and everyone was like, you could see people like freaking out in their cars. It was like really scary.
It sounds like one of the opening scenes from Terminator.
yeah,
he's
literally.
the main
Movie.
character of his movie.
Literally, it was insane. And then when we were like, where'd that guy go? Completely gone.
I imagine he got across the street and then you just see him like spin into like a green vortex, and then the only thing that's left is the trench coat that falls on the ground.
It literally felt like
He
that.
went back to his own dimension.
But also, I was thinking about like, you ever like have those like, you ever like think about like what you would do if like something crazy happened, like, and you were like the first responder,
right?
Yeah.
I was in a similar situation where something crazy had just happened. I was studying for finals with my friends.
Yeah.
And we were, it was nighttime and it was raining. And we pulled up to an intersection leaving the library. And there was a bald guy face down in the middle of the intersection with his umbrella out. Clearly had just fallen over and like probably died. I don't know. And someone was like checking on him and we could hear the ambulance coming. But it was, that was a fun night.
Yeah, it sounds like a
I
blast.
thought you
like,
meant
oh,
he
I
was
gotta go back
he was
to
like face down and he was like still holding his
Okay, I'm
umbrella up
sorry.
to like
Yeah,
block it.
he clearly just was like walking and just like either got hit by a car or fell forward. And
I guess I was just thinking like, if that first driver hadn't been like very attentive and stopped, that guy would have gotten fucking smoked, and I would have been like,
You call 911.
yeah, but like I would have probably gone over and tried to like take my shirt off
well-
and wrap it around his leg or something like.
you're
I
supposed
think
to call
I think
911.
the leg would be the least of your concerns.
Yeah.
You're trying to put his organs back.
I'd put his
Do you
together.
guys
heart
know how
back.
to do CPR?
No.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I know it's like, first I was afraid, I was petrified. I know the rhythm.
Okay.
When we were in college, these two of my like best buddies were walking home from the bar, and for the record, this is the only two people that I think this could happen to, and they like would survive. / like they didn't tell the school this happened. This girl was drunk driving home, hit both of them at the same time, but like one much more square than the other. The other guy like hit her like headlight and kind of flew off to the side. And he somehow grabbed the grill of the car and she dragged him like he was under the car holding like this, dragged him along the brick road for like a quarter mile. And then he got his arm up on the hood and like slapped it, being like, stop fucking driving. He got out. They made eye contact. They knew each other. And she drove off and he didn't tell the school.
Wait, what?
She,
Why would he keep holding on?
What was he holding?
so he wouldn't get run over by the car. I mean, like, I guess like your instinct is to hold on because you don't
Sure.
know what's going to happen. Like if you're going to go on, but his
legs are dragging on the ground?
his back, he was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. His back, I think he had to get like a skin graft.
Ooh.
Well, like, dude, his back was dragging on the ground for.
Wait, so he was in the back of the car?
No, he was holding onto the grill of her car like this, like a miracle. Like these kids were both like freak athletes, and like
So he was under the car.
yeah, somehow survived and didn't tell the school. And we were talking about those are the only two kids I know that like wouldn't immediately be like, yeah, I know who it was.
So she never faced any consequence?
No, I think she maybe offered to like her family might have like paid for the medical bills and
buy
stuff,
out.
but like
Crazy.
That's nuts.
I still saw her around.
Hey, remember that dead guy we saw in New York?
What?
Oh, yeah, we saw a good dead guy like yesterday.
Just like on the way to the show, just a dead guy. And like he was clearly dead because like he was completely passed out in the stretcher, and like the cops were chilling, and the EMT people were like,
Yeah, like no one was rushing. It was like he
They're, like,
definitely
smoking a
dead.
cigarette.
he dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Spooky.
Well, that might have. No, there's no way because that would have been a
What?
more vicious scene. But on Monday, there was an article about like a serial stabbing thing in Manhattan. I'm not even kidding.
Good Lord.
Like 3 people got stabbed to death in just random. Some guy was walking around with a machete and every hour killing someone in like a
at the
different
top of
part
the hour.
town.
He was
Well,
like-
not-
He's at lunch. He's like, oh,
This is not real.
Gotta
Look
go.
at Manhattan
Really?
stabbing. I swear to God. I think it was on Monday though, so maybe you were gone. But I was walking around Manhattan that whole day, which is kind of yeah.
stabbed in Manhattan, stabbing spree, charged with. Oh, he got caught.
Yeah, they got him.
Man is
Fuck
charged
would
with.
you ever want to live there, dude?
Oh, I want.
Will seems pretty sold.
I want to live there so bad.
I don't know if I could do that. Oh well, yeah, that looks yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you let that guy get close, I feel like it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
on
on
you.
you.
My friend Bridget saw a guy die on the way to the bars when we were like
How?
sophomores. I've told you about Fiddler's Green before.
No.
It's like this Irish pub that we all liked, and there was to get from campus to there, you had to cross the train tracks, and we were all leaving this like post game or pregame at the same time, and there were like groups spaced out by like 50 yards, and she was like kind of leading the charge, and people caught up to her, and she was standing at the train tracks like just ghostly white. She was walking. A homeless guy was on the other side of the train tracks, looked at her, waved, and then walked in front of the, started to walk towards her, didn't see a train, got smoked by a train.
Oh my gosh.
We all went out still.
That's traumatizing.
You saw?
I didn't see it.
Okay,
She saw it.
that's fucked.
My dad's getting into the storage business where he like sells like crates for people to like keep their stuff in, whatever.
Cool.
Like pods, like those, whatever.
Yeah.
And there was this guy where he was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a drug dealer, like a weed guy. And he was talking about he like whatever, he'd come to the parking lot where he keeps all of them, and it was just always kind of weird. And the other day there was like a group of people in the parking lot, and my dad was like, hey, can I help you guys? And they were like, yeah, we're looking for, Jeremy's crate. He got hit by a train yesterday. Isn't that insane?
Oh god.
Damn.
Jesus.
Life
How
is
do you
precious.
not see it coming?
Train?
Train?
You ever see those videos of guys who get like stuck on the tracks?
Oh, where they're like
Like
tied up, and there's like a guy with a big mustache. Like,
There's a guy with a lever
No, like
trying
a-
to
like
decide
a
if he
truck.
kills him or the
He's
family.
like, I feel like that was a daily occurrence back in the day.
Used to happen all the time. I meant like an 18-wheeler.
Yes. Yes, that's what I meant.
Wait, he's stuck on the
There's
track.
like an 18-wheeler driving across train tracks, and then it gets like jammed, and then they get fucking smoked.
Dude, that happened to my dad when he was a teenager. They had this old Volkswagen Bug that I guess like the new guys in their fraternity would use to like run errands and stuff. And it was just like a piece of shit. It would break down all the time. Same train tracks that I'm talking about where this guy got hit. The car broke down in the middle of the train tracks and it's like on a hump. So like you can't just like push it off. And so they all get out and they're trying to like build momentum to like get it off. And finally they were just like, all right, we got to just leave it. And a train fucking smoked the car.
Did they call someone and be like,
the way he told, I haven't heard him tell the story in years, but the way I remember him telling it, I think they just like,
that's awesome.
left.
Jesus.
That's so fucked up.
Do you guys want to get into the roadmap?
Sure.
What is it?
Roadmap.
The
I was
roadmap.
gonna, there's a new bug apparently.
Ooh.
I'm not even kidding.
Let's
Someone-
postpone the roadmap.
I
Let's hear
heard
about this.
It's called a spider cricket. Apparently.
Pull that up, Lauren.
Yeah.
Where we find it?
Ooh, do not like him.
That's
Yeah.
a camel cricket.
What's it? It's.
Oh, wait, what?
You think?
Can you look?
camel
Click on
crickets are
the
new
Wikipedia.
bugs?
I'm pretty sure it's a new bug. Wait, no, that was it.
What?
I was
I mean,
just
this
saying
is
click on.
this is so dumb. There's no way this is real.
I don't know. That's what I heard. Maybe I got bad intel.
Well, did you make this Wikipedia page?
I was gonna ask.
No. I'm serious.
What? Is there anything special about it?
I just heard. Someone told me there was a new bug.
Craters, or sprickets.
They're called criters.
What's your guys' favorite bug?
Or sprickets. Or
Favorite
sand
bug.
treaders.
I'd have
You fucking made this Wikipedia page.
I didn't make this.
100% made this Wikipedia
This
page.
would be a lot.
No,
of
look, wait,
work.
go down. It says when they came to places.
Where?
Isn't that what this is showing us?
No, that's the families in the genera.
Dude, what?
Did you make this?
No, it's new to the U.S. I think.
Oh well, that doesn't count.
Yeah, what? Someone brought it over here. It's existed for millions of years. Yeah, you
you draw
fucking
this?
made this. You made this Wikipedia page. You fuck.
I didn't make
I
this.
think that would be so pointless.
What are you talking about? It's all sourced information.
This would be hilarious if you made this and it wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, we're all.
And you literally spent 9 hours.
No,
putting
I
this.
was. I actually heard. I hadn't done my research. I was just taking someone's word for it that said there was a new bug.
Oh, okay.
Based off of how short the Wikipedia page is and how many links there are, I think you made it, and the fact that it doesn't Google. The only thing is that one Wikipedia page.
What do you mean it doesn't Google?
How'd you?
There was like a million
How did you
things
make
that
it?
came up.
Did you like? How did you create the camel cricket?
I made the bug.
I know that's what I'm asking.
I didn't
Did you like sew a cricket in a? Wait, I can't look.
I just put a
What's the
cricket.
other
in-
bug?
Have you ever seen Will's Laboratory?
Yeah.
It's a fucking nightmare.
What's that?
It's where you sew all those legs on a different animal.
Oh,
There
well, yeah.
are guys in there that look like you
I know.
in big tanks and tubes,
I always thought that was weird.
and they're very naked and they're very torn up. It looks like he's been scratching them.
I was I walked in.
Can you
They,
get rid of it? I hate looking at that thing.
Will stores them in these like giant formaldehyde jars.
Oh, formaldehyde.
And one of them had
Oh,
scratch marks all over it, and I could have sworn he mouthed "help me" when I walked into the laboratory. You've been trying to clone me?
no
Care to
comment.
give an official statement?
No comment.
No comment.
How long have we been going, Lauren?
All right, what is roadmap?
50 minutes.
Oh,
Roadmap
perfect.
time.
All right.
What that?
Roadmap is when we tell it's Will's least favorite
I
thing, but
fucking
we
hate this shit.
we just tell people what they're getting into, what
It's
segments
like
we're gonna do
gotta give a
today.
guide to the episode.
Aren't you supposed to do this at the start?
Yeah,
No, but we always do it in an hour.
kind of
in.
the joke of it. It started in the beginning and then they just started yapping.
But we used to not. You know, we like when this podcast started, we didn't really do any like banter. It was
Yeah.
just all segments.
Yeah, I remember.
And so now we're adding more banter, and so the roadmap just
We
keeps
just
getting
did
kicked
50
up.
minutes of banter.
Yeah, banter.
Why don't you give a road? Like when you do the first ad read, you go, "Hey guys, this episode is bad, but we talk about this, this, and this, and this." But before we get in,
Because if they want to know what we're going to talk about, they have to listen to 50 minutes of us talking first. And it varies by like 10 minutes each week, so they don't know if it's going to be an hour in or 45
But
minutes.
they can click.
They
It's,
can, yeah.
yeah, it's like
It's
there's
timestamp.
timestamps.
it just
Do you have anything you want to get in before the roadmap? Because it's all segments
Yeah.
after this.
you?
Is there anything you were thinking about or anything on your mind?
Probably.
Are you excited for Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
You going home?
yeah.
Wait, this is after Thanksgiving.
Are you excited for Christmas?
I was excited for Thanksgiving.
I have a confession to make
Confession.
before we get into the roadmap. You know how I said I was watching a show on World War II yesterday? Mm-hmm. And that's where I was thinking about the things. It was a Family Guy episode. And I didn't want to say that.
What is that?
It's a show about a dog and a baby, and they time travel.
Wait, I don't even. What were you talking about?
I
Brian
said
the
I was watching like a informational, educational TV show, but it was just fucking Family Guy.
Was Brian the one dogfighting?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Did you guys talk about those high-ranking government officials testifying to Congress about aliens?
Oh, it's the coolest thing in the world.
No,
It's
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either. But
Oh, what?
I'm joking. I actually don't know what we're talking about. I was trying to be like, I'm doing a cover up.
it's probably the biggest. It's like the most credible group of people so far to be like, there are aliens. We have communicated with them, not like verbally, but like we have received and sent signals to them.
Really?
And or I think the best way they described it was like if Russians came into your airspace, you scramble jets to be like, hey, fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's like a form of communication. And that's what we've done with aliens, apparently. I don't know if I believe
Thank
it,
you, Lauren.
but like
What do aliens likely
no,
look
no.
like?
This happened when? Recently?
a week ago.
I think they're like still in front of Congress or whatever.
Who are the people?
I don't know. The funniest guy was
I don't know enough about it.
he was some high-ranking like military guy, and they kept asking him like pretty easy questions to answer if you had communicated with aliens, and he was just like, I reserve my right to not tell you that.
So you're not buying it.
No, I'm saying like he would just be like, no, we haven't seen them. They were like, have we communicated with aliens? And he was like, I don't have to tell you that.
That's not the
Yeah.
clip I saw. Are you sure that was from last
Google
week?
just Google aliens.
I'm on
'Cause the one I
get
saw, he
all,
was
I get
saying
all my
yes.
news from my TikTok.
The one I always saw is he was saying, yes, we have communicated with them. But I mean, I don't know if I
What is that?
necessarily
Good God.
believe that the aliens have been on Earth.
No, that was the
But I
thing
believe
that
they're out there, and I believe we've communicated with them.
all these like pretty credible military guys, especially like in the Air Force and the Navy, are like on multiple occasions, like multiple times a year. We don't know if they're from another planet, but someone has technology that we can't fucking explain, because it'll be like 60,000 feet and it'll drop down to sea level and it'll go over here, and it's all in like 5 seconds.
Wow. I mean, could you imagine if like next year like aliens came?
I just
awesome.
no,
Or
it
the
wouldn't.
landscape would be if they were friendly, it would be the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna be,
Why
No.
wouldn't it be?
because our hearts are oil for them.
Like our hearts
are
like
their
power
oil.
their cars?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, what you would
and they're here for an oil change.
what you would think about as a car, theirs are different. Theirs are
Gorps
yeah,
or something.
theirs are
They're like,
much
we need
more
their
advanced.
cars to gorps.
Can I go grab something real quick and then we'll get into the roadmap?
Our hearts power their cars and their vapes.
bro's probably getting a Lucy.
Bro's an addict.
As you all know by now, we've teamed up with BetMGM this season. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all our picks, and we'll have special offers for our listeners each week. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PLAYDATE. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. You will receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your bet loses. Just make sure you use bonus code PLAYDATE when you sign up.
Disclaimer. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. U.S. promotional offers not available in New York, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 in New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP in Arizona. Call 1-800-327-5050 in Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 1-800-981-0023 in Puerto Rico. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards are non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE and get your $1,500 first bet offer today. This podcast is brought to you by Chubbies. Elephant in the room. I think one of us has been wearing one of these flannels for the last like 4 episodes.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
I've had to start like holding myself back because I'm like, I can't just wear the same thing every day. But this thing is so GD comfortable and stylish.
I've started just announcing when I walk into a room, being like, I know I wore it yesterday. But I've been treating it more as like an overcoat than like an actual shirt.
Yep.
So I don't feel like I have to wash it every time because it is like thicker
Agreed.
and whatever. So I don't feel like people are really onto us that much. Guys, are you spending the holidays with your new partner's family and want to make a good impression? Well, you can make a great first impression with Chubbies. Chubbies is perfect for nailing that holiday look. Exhibit A on Will's body, while keeping things relaxed and fun. For a limited time, Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with our exclusive code. Use code PLAYDATE at chubbiesshorts.com and you will get 20% off your order.
Not only do I love how it feels, I've been turning heads like nobody's business.
Right.
I walked into the grocery store yesterday. Everyone dropped all their groceries, went over the PA, and they said, "Holy frick, what is that guy wearing?" And then everyone started drooling and passed out. Check out their website for the best deals of the year, folks. For a limited time, our friends at Chubbies are giving our listeners 20% off with the promo code PLAYDATE at checkout at chubbiesshorts.com. That's 20% off your order with the promo code PLAYDATE. Support our show and tell them we sent you. This holiday season, gift yourself and your loved ones Chubbies. Let's get back into the episode.
We have a fantastic episode for you guys today. We are going to do your pitches followed by our pitches. And then we are going to do everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something. And then we're going to do This Guy Rocks. Lauren's got a couple Am I the Assholes? And then we're doing it. We're finally doing slurs that don't exist.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
And diseases that don't exist.
I only brought slurs that do exist because I kind of ran out of time. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Cool.
Do we know his name? The one who?
No, we don't. But this is going to be his Christmas.
Yeah, this is for you. Alrighty, let's get into pitches.
Mine are all about one race.
Christmas.
Same. Wait.
3,
I bet
2,
I know.
1. Native
Tour
American.
de France.
Hey. They're Indians. Isn't that crazy that they just showed up and they
No, but
called
that's
them
not
Indians?
right. That's not what
is it not
happened.
right?
It's not what
We
happens.
talked, yeah.
Yeah, but then someone in the...
Yeah, but they were also wrong. If you Google it, there's a more better. Not making a good case for myself. There's a better chance it was closer to what I was saying than the fact that they thought we were in India.
And are we allowed to talk about it? Because I don't know, but I understand that we need to move on. Is there a way we could talk about it and cut it so that
They
people
thought
listen?
that because
Like, you can talk, you can do things.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
like Indios would be like people of God or something.
Oh.
And so they thought that it was closer to that because he didn't think he was in India for very long.
So he just, I mean, that's,
Why would you
If
call
he
them
really
people
thought
of
they were
God
people
and
of
then
God-
rape and kill them?
yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't know.
Like, that doesn't make
I don't know. But it's close. And then after slurs that don't exist, we are going to do
You just got mixed up.
diseases that don't exist. I already said that.
Yeah, maybe he was just like...
You just got mixed up.
maybe he just like misspoke and they all...
I think you just got mixed
He just got like twisted around.
Okay, pitches from the Playmates. First one is from Isaac Anslinger. He says, "Howdy, Lauren and the Desperados. Today I have a pitch that is going to knock your socks off. Let's go. Do you ever skip wearing an item because it's slightly wrinkled, has a faint smell, or
Wait,
isn't...
stop wearing an item?
Do you ever skip wearing an item because it's slightly wrinkled, has a faint smell, or isn't fresh enough to wear again?"
Yes.
Introducing Freshwear. Freshwear is a smart closet and garment refreshing system that deodorizes, de-wrinkles, and lightly cleans your clothing between wears. It uses a combination of air circulation, gentle steaming, and scents to keep your closet fresh without the need for constant washing. Simply hang your clothes inside the Freshwear closet and it detects any odors or wrinkles and gets rid of it. Through gentle steaming technology, Freshwear lightly de-wrinkles clothing, ensuring they're wearable straight from the closet. Customizable scent options give your clothes a light, natural fragrance based on your preferences. Freshwear's built-in sensors can detect stains and apply a mist to the area that breaks down all stains. Always fresh, no fuss.
I love it,
Yeah.
and here's why. My method of getting the wrinkles out of my shirt is to put them back in the dryer.
Yep.
I do that all the time.
And
With some ice cubes.
yeah, but it's too loud.
Oh.
So I just put the steam setting on my dryer.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Rich Guy. Okay, richest guy on the freaking planet.
Yeah. And then you go take your...
Your yacht to the freaking moon.
Wait, what's the ice cube?
You take
The
your
water
yacht to
slowly turns into steam because it's ice.
Oh, that's cool.
Hot pink ice cube.
But what I have been doing recently is I just don't. If I don't get to my clothes in time, and they cool off in the dryer, then I have to run it again.
You're toast.
And so this current load that I finally hung up last night was in the dryer for 4 days. I was living out of my dryer.
That's depressing.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you got.
Do you not share a dryer?
I do. Make it
That's
everyone else's problem.
That
No. If I leave my hamper there, and
Yeah.
this is kind of everyone has been doing this, and it's just if you have to use the dryer, you just take that person's stuff out. So we're always constantly moving
Sure.
each other's.
Sometimes Jerry does that. He leaves his stuff in the dryer a lot.
Do you hate that about him?
No.
What about Jerry? Do you wish was different?
I wish
Shorter.
I wish he wasn't from Chicago.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
I just don't think boys should be from there. I'm
Yeah.
fine with you being from
That
there.
is a good point. It's a very feminine city.
agree.
Yeah,
with
it's
that.
kind of like for chicks and stuff, right?
Yeah, it'd be like if like a girl was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
What?
What?
I would invest in the business, although I'd be worried about.
Bimness.
I'd invest in the business, although I'd be worried about the cost or the money that would be going into it.
Mm.
I like
Jack's like, what could they be talking about? Fuck you. You'll never know.
You never know.
It's too rich.
I was eating.
I like
eating
that idea.
I have a business pitch.
Well, we do one more from them and then we do ours, all right?
Well, mine's really quick.
Okay.
And you are going to believe it. It's camel crickets. It's a new bug. So
They already made them.
I know that's out the window. The amount of R&D I sunk into it. You have no idea how upset I was.
Someone beat you to it.
Well, I'm just going to do cricket camels.
It was like
Yeah.
this. It was the space race.
Cricket camels are going to be crazy.
They're
I'm
gonna be
still
insane.
not convinced that you didn't make that page.
I'm positive.
Because
you
like,
did.
why did you bring that up? No offense.
I don't think you made it anymore.
What are you talking? You think I made that whole?
I'm almost.
There was
po-
sourcing on all. Click one of the sources.
No, I don't care.
I think it would go to like.
Or no,
would go
Google
to
it
a
again. No,
website that
no,
does-
fuck
no,
you.
no.
No, Google
I
it
don't
again.
care enough. We'll do it later.
Then say change your
You didn't
mind.
make it. You didn't make it.
Obviously, I didn't make that whole fucking Wikipedia page.
Whoa, why are you so mad?
Because
Yeah,
I'm
dude, why you're so triggered?
because this is my fucking livelihood on the line. My
We're dragging the good Danella name through the
my
mud here.
family, my kids, my grandkids.
You come from a family of Wikipediaers, though.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Didn't you?
I used to
Wait,
fu-
for the record, I know that you used to go in and change Wikipedia pages.
Yeah, okay. If
He changed
you
the
clearly
state
don't know.
seal of Washington to a real seal.
Yeah, like an animal. Is it Oregon? But okay, first of all, that page would not be up. There's no way I could create that and it would still exist right now. People are too diligent in Wikipedia editing. You can get things up there for very small amounts of time.
How sad you got to be the guy that's like reading an article about camel crickets and being like,
Not on my
I got to
fucking
dig a
watch.
little deeper on this.
Yeah, exactly. It's well, yeah. Anyway, I didn't make that article. I heard about a new bug and that
You got
I thought
excited.
that would be cool for us.
Okay, let's hear the next pitch.
I'm sorry.
My apologies.
Okay, this one is from Caitlin, but this is also you know in the live yesterday, John Pronk.
Yeah.
This is John Pronk. This-
We made
this
there was this,
person.
that guy that says the thing about you riding him in the live.
Sure.
Wangus rode me.
We
till I
we
bled.
made John Pronk a moderator of our live stream so that he can shut that.
It
stuff
is
down.
it is a girl, I think.
She can shut that
Caitlin.
stuff down.
John Pronk is a woman.
John Pronk has been
That was like her fake
blocking
name.
everyone
Yeah.
that comments Wangus rode me till I bled.
Thank you, John Pronk.
Love ya. All right.
We need to dispel that information right now.
Yeah.
John Prong / Caitlin says, "Hello, Lauren and little fellas. I have brought you possibly the most $1 million idea you've ever heard. Have you ever driven past an abandoned movie theater and went, wow, that's depressing? Well, think no longer. If you invest in my idea, I will turn that old depressing movie theater into a huge bar where every theater room is a different bar with a theme. Space bar, check. Pirate bar, already done. There's even a room that vaguely smells like the one that... Wait, what? That smells like the one that got away? I don't know what that means.
Got away. I think it smells like the girl
got
that
it, got
you
it, got
miss.
it. Some of the theater's room...
You lost me a little bit on that one, but
Yeah. Some of the theater rooms will have live bands, while some of the rooms will use the screen as beautiful background ambiance. If you haven't been sold yet, I just think about how easy bar hopping will be.
that's fucking awesome. I'm actually shocked no one's tried to put multiple bars in one building.
I just don't get, and I hate to play devil's advocate here.
Right.
I don't think the theater setting is good for a bar.
I was going to say the giant ramp in the middle of each theater confuses
It's like
me.
very steep. Like I feel like people would be,
I didn't think about that.
No, you take all the seats out.
and it's just a huge ramp.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess becomes like a slide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every bar has to work around having a big slide.
I guess it's like a huge slot.
You just lean a little.
Well, piggybacking off of that, I feel like there should be more bars just with like slides and like games in general.
There's
It's, like, more
there's one
fun
called
games.
Playdate. There's a bar called Playdate that has a slide in Austin, Texas.
Really?
What? We need
Pull
to
it up.
go.
How come we
I've
didn't
been
go?
there.
You've been to Playdate?
You should. Yeah, you should host a.
You've been to Playdate?
Wait, we need to go.
It's the one on Rainy, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, maybe it's not Austin. Maybe it's Dallas.
Oh, you're right. I am thinking of Unbelievable.
No, but there's a bar
No,
called
no.
Playdate.
That's not.
But this is a different thing.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, anyway.
Okay, just take my word for it. I
Sorry.
guess.
Did you just create that?
Me?
Catherine, Caitlin, I love that pitch.
Love it.
It's a really, really good idea. You're onto something very special.
I just think you would need to rework the rooms a little bit better because I don't think anyone wants to hang out on a slope that much.
Well, yeah, but you can do
that's a
you can do some
skiers.
demo when you buy a theater.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, pitch me, Willie.
All right. Here's what I got. Ready? The phone uncharger. All right. Sometimes I like when my phone dies because it's sort of like a way of enforcing myself to not like check it. Like I like when like I'm out and about and like if I know I have a way to get home or whatever, my phone's dead. It's kind of relieving. So this thing is you put your phone on it and it sucks all the battery out of it, and then you don't have to have your phone or use it, and you have a plausible like, oh, my phone was dead if anyone tried to reach you.
I love that.
I mean, it's so unbelievably moronic. I can't believe it.
I
What are
would
you talking
only I would only buy it if it was like $1 because like you could just turn off your phone.
It's $150.
Okay.
Compromise.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
What about 120?
I just like, what's the point?
101.
Wait, why don't you just turn your phone into airplane mode?
You can't afford
Maybe
one.
I would do
Because then you can
101.
just turn it back
102.
on.
No.
Right.
It's a way of enforcing because I'm just everyone's just like addicted to their phones.
Not me.
What about an app that you download? It kind of invalidates your whole thing.
Brick.
That just turns your phone. It just runs as many things in the background as possible, and really saps all the energy from the processor. It opens all your apps at once and starts streaming your phone.
Yeah, that works too.
So kind of invalidates your whole thing.
Well, no, that could be it. I never said it was a physical thing.
Maybe the app costs $1 and it comes with a phone uncharger, so you run both at the same time.
Okay, deal.
50%,
Deal.
$49.51.
Okay, I want 52.
You
Okay, I
only
want
need
40
you only need 51.
I
so
want
you have control
30.
of the company.
I want 52 though.
I want 30. I want you to have 35. And I want there to be this, what is that, 35 left? Yeah, I want there to be 35 that we both have to earn.
Via like a skills contest, NBA skills contest.
Sure, skills, maybe game jacks.
Buzz Chuggy.
Love it. This is more of just, I think this could actually be a feature for Spotify.
Okay.
So if anyone at Spotify is listening, this is a pitch for you. I am very into queuing all my songs at once and then putting my phone down and having like an hour's worth of music. But sometimes when you're going through all your liked songs, then you go through like a country chunk and like a rap chunk. You know what I mean? Like I want it to, and I don't want to have to go through all of those. I wish you could have a shuffle feature of the songs you've queued. So it's like everything's queued. Those are the songs I want to listen to, but it randomizes them. So it doesn't go
Interesting, yeah.
through the phases of music that I've been listening to. Does that
I
make
like
sense?
that. Yeah, totally. Is that? Yeah. I mean, I guess that isn't a feature, is it?
So Spotify, I'll sell it to you I will sell that feature to Spotify for $10,000.
It's a very niche feature that I think a lot of people would get a lot of enjoyment out of.
Thank you. $10,000, that's my price.
I like it.
Sold.
Do I own that now because I said it first?
Yeah.
No.
Like if they did that and I could prove that they listened to this podcast, they would
Yeah.
owe me money.
You'd have to
Yeah.
prove that they listened, though,
Right.
which would be almost
No,
impossible.
they could still take it.
Oh. What you were saying, yeah, though.
You have to put.
No,
like
I
a-
was just kidding. Like, obviously, they can just take it if they want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I said it.
He
it
said it.
doesn't
You
matter.
have to put like a patent on it.
Wait,
or
say
whatever.
trademark.
Trademark.
Ah, damn it! Trademark.
There was a. Did you guys ever play Doorknob?
Yeah,
No.
So I must.
but also not really. I just
No,
knew about it.
It must
What
have been
is
like a
that?
Texas thing. I hadn't heard about it, and my roommate is also from Dallas, and my roommate in college. And the first time I farted in front of him, he punched me like as hard as he could, and I was like, "What was that for?" And he goes, "You didn't say doorknob." I go, "Why would I say doorknob?" But apparently in Texas, if you fart, you have to say doorknob or sprint and touch a doorknob, and if not, everyone else can punch you.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought, what was the thing where you had to be like, Jets, Giants, Happy Days?
What? Willie, you're going crazy.
Do you know how fucking insane?
Can you type
sound
that
right now?
out?
There's something wrong with your
Can you
head.
type Jets, Giants, Happy Days?
That sounds like a New York thing, just based on the.
Oh man, I'm losing my mind. This doesn't even come up.
This is scary.
It was like something you would yell.
When?
I think when you farted, maybe.
You ever wizard
Oh
yourself?
God, what the hell is that? No, but we've talked about
Yeah.
this before.
I like.
All right, guys, quick shout out to our partner, Fireball. Fireball whiskey is the perfect shot for game day, whether you're grabbing some of those sneaky little shooters before going into the stadium or going big with the Fireball keg for your party. Whether it's a pregame shot in the tailgate lot or a celebratory touchdown shot at the bar, no matter the method, Fireball's guaranteed to ignite your game day.
We actually got the Fireball keg last weekend. It is insanity. It has 3 taps on it. We just put it on the middle of the table. Everyone comes over. Bink. Bonk. Fresh shot of Fireball.
I think the best time to take a Fireball shot, too, may I just say this?
Please.
Is right after a Grayson James passing touchdown. This is the first time talking about our wager with Lauren since Tommy Castellanos left BC, walked away from the team, is entered the transfer portal. It's not looking good, boys. And while so many things make football great, we can all agree nothing beats crushing your rival. There's absolutely no better feeling as an athlete or a fan, and this season Fireball wants to provide an extra spark to ignite football rivalries all season long. As you know, we bet that Boston College would win the ACC. We just lost to SMU. By the time this episode comes out, we'll probably have lost again. We're absolute dog shit. Our star savior of the program is in the transfer portal.
Chocolate cake coming right up.
Lauren's getting a cake with her face on it, and SMU is probably going to win the ACC, which is just ridiculous. Whatever.
Guys, Fireball's iconic cinnamon flavor tastes fire and goes down easy, making it the ultimate crowd pleaser. Go pick up some from your local liquor store and join us in drinking Fireball during our game days this season. Let's get back into the episode.
All right, should we do...
Well, do you have a pitch? Oh, I guess you already did your
Campbell Crickets.
Yeah, that's true.
Should you teach me something?
Okay, well, you aren't going to believe this, but my Teach Me Something is also Campbell Crickets.
Fuck.
That they're coming in.
They're coming?
Yeah, so thanks,
When do
Willie.
they drop?
What?
When do they drop?
Well, in certain areas, they're kind of they're alpha testing them,
Right.
and beta testing them next month. But I think they're just going to wait till 2025
Okay.
because I know there's a new bug coming out this quarter, and they kind of don't want to like the releases to compete with each
Right.
other and cannibalize.
It's like when like Ants and Bugs Life came out at the same time. It just doesn't really work.
Exactly, and so Camel Crickets are. I mean, they're beta testing, but they're basically out.
Right.
And then Cricket Camels are coming out in 2025.
Right.
Yeah, buddy.
Who wants to hear teach me,
Me
something?
I already know yours. Does that
know.
bother you?
Yeah.
You know his already?
Falbo called me and had one for me, and then as I was on the phone, I drove past the sidewalk, and Liam, Angus, and Tyler were standing next to each other.
All right, hit me.
As we always are.
Did you know that? So, Will, humor me a little bit here. Make the noise that a bald eagle makes.
Wait, can we play it on YouTube?
Yeah, look up bald eagle noise. Or no, go back.
Whoa.
Cartoon bald eagle noise. Like this is what you'd think it sounds like. Right?
Right, that's the bald eagle.
You'd think that that's what they sound like. False. It's American propaganda to make it seem more intimidating. That is actually the red-tailed hawk noise, because the real noise that a bald eagle makes is like super unintimidating and like kind of wimpy.
Can we hear that
hear
now?
it. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
It's like a seagull, basically.
That's a bummer.
wait, that's
And
so interesting.
So in
I
order,
prefer that. It's like sweet. It kind of shows that lighter, soft-bellied side of America that we all know is there,
Right.
but not in the media.
Add a comment
but it's
as empty netters.
it's basically we didn't want to look weak in front of the Russians or whoever, and
Should I
so
not
we
do that?
So we pretended our bird sounded. And that's how we won the Cold War.
I would have done the same thing.
I saw one in the summer.
Bald eagle, very cool. Did
In Sebago.
you say hi to it?
Nah, I couldn't.
Dude, aren't they
that close.
massive?
Their
they're huge.
wingspan are like 7 feet. Their wings go larger than my arms are out right now,
That'd be awesome, dude.
That's-
and their talons are like bigger than your fist.
We should get one on the pod.
Yeah. There is one of my favorite videos is the guy, he's fishing on this perfectly still lake, catches a fish, he holds it up, there's a bald eagle looking down at him, he holds it up like this, like, hey, I got it. Throws the fish in the air, bald eagle goes, "Grah!" Comes down, swoops, and just snipes it out of the water.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Oh, wait. Can you look up original Baldwin?
Alec.
No. Original Baldwin Boston College. This is our mascot is a bald eagle. And the old version of it is so funny looking. Wait, where is it?
Which?
Oh, look at
This?
that one. Yeah.
Wait, look up.
Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah, can you make
Lauren,
it bigger?
please?
Oh, what the hell?
I hate when that happens.
I know.
I think click on the photo. Maybe.
Clink on it.
Oh no.
Clink on it.
God, everything's all screwed.
We're almost there.
Wait, go back up. What the hell?
Here, do this. Go back.
We'll put a picture of it right here.
Wait.
Okay, right click on that and then do
Open
in another tab.
image. Open image.
Open image.
Open
Yes.
image, not link.
I'm
Open.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Smarties.
Oh. Why is he like inflatable?
Inflatable.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Have you ever seen Dartmouth's mascot?
No.
Pull up Dartmouth Keggy the Keg. Their
Ew.
mascot's a keg.
That's not real.
Yeah.
Unofficial mascot.
Yeah, but they don't have it's just like the big green, and so this is the guy that comes around.
Oh, that's awesome.
They also invented beer pong, apparently.
Well, they play Dartmouth pong. It's totally different.
Yeah, but they had to change it. Like they created both. They created beer
Oh.
pong and Dartmouth pong.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This guy rocks.
Did I do my teach me something?
I don't think you did.
Oh, it was a fun fact. It was a trivia.
Ooh.
What state do you think produces the most turkeys?
Texas,
North
Alaska.
Dakota.
I'm just gonna go until someone gets it.
Washington,
Virginia.
Oregon, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho,
Hey.
Rhode Island.
Maine,
Iowa.
California, Hawaii,
Oregon.
Georgia.
Washington. Kansas.
Iowa.
Texas.
Louisiana.
Nebraska,
Florida.
Alaska.
Hawaii.
No one's even close.
Illinois.
Ohio,
Nevada.
Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
New York, New Jersey, Maryland,
Michigan.
Washington, D.C.,
Wisconsin. Montana.
I mean, like,
Puerto Rico.
No one said it.
Minnesota.
I know, but just
There
say
we
it.
go.
Oh,
What is it?
wow.
All right, you guys all owe me
Minnesota?
Yeah,
lunch.
Minnesota.
I
Is
already
that from
owe
your
Lauren a
trivia
bunch
last
of
night?
treats.
That's a crazy trivia question.
Lauren and I cut a
Yeah,
backhand
I
deal
got it
last
wrong.
night where I owe her treats
owes
for
me
this
treats
week and
forever.
the week after Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yep.
Cut a backhand.
Why? What was the backhand deal?
I did a,
She
I
did
did
a
a little.
favor for me last night.
The photoshopping Joe Cool?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right, should we move on to our next segment?
Yes. Which one is it?
This guy rocks, and I
This.
don't even have one.
I don't.
I have one.
Here, wait. I can give you one. I did it on. Lauren, I did it on our episode, the lightsaber.
That was funny.
Would you mind pulling that up?
Yeah.
Because I genuinely believe this guy rocks.
No, this is great. I love this video. Okay, wait, for our audio listeners, can you describe what we're seeing?
Yeah. So there's a group of people standing with their lightsabers at ease.
Which, for the
And-
record, is completely unrealistic. They would never put him in the ground like that. They would go right through the ground.
Well, they're holding. They're not dropping them.
Well, they're right on the ground. They would be burning a hole in the ground.
Okay, anyway, they are standing in two parallel lines at ease, waiting for their new initiate walking through between them to meet their leader.
I have seen this.
And they raise their lightsabers.
Aaron, approach.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Kneel. By the right of council, by the will of the Force.
He's knighting him.
I name you Jedi Apprentice. Rise and speak your name.
Rilo Stone Chaser.
Rilo Storm Chaser!
Which is such a solid name, by the way.
Rilo Storm Chaser.
Such a solid
Awesome.
pick.
I wonder how they all found each
We
other.
should come
that
up with
guy-
those
yeah,
Jedis that don't exist.
That guy is awesome.
Oh, Jedis that don't exist?
That'd
That's
be
great.
so good. Yeah.
I
Glup
Mine
Shido.
would be Kurt.
mean this completely seriously. I think it's so awesome that we live in a time where like those people can find each other.
That's what I was saying. Is
Yeah.
like I don't have a community like
Nope.
that.
Yeah.
Nope.
I never will.
No,
You
you'll
might,
get
'cause
into, you'll get into something.
No, because I can't let my walls down.
Right.
I got to build anytime something happens to me where I don't like it, the wall just got 10 feet higher, buddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
But someday someone's gonna come build a door right in that wall.
Oh.
Big Will Angus sized door.
I'm about to start crying. I'm about to start crying on the Playdate
Wait,
pod.
that was really cute.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This wasn't on my bingo card. Crying on the.
Sometimes,
Alright, okay.
sometimes we do get. You said something really cute and inspirational last week
Oh yeah.
about just like.
Will it make me feel better?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, let's see
All right,
my guy that
see it.
rocks.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So-
Liam sent you this.
No, I sent this to Liam.
Oh, he took it from you.
Oh,
I sent this
They
to
pulled
Liam.
this up on yesterday or last week.
Oh, I pulled this up on our podcast. Or
Did,
they
No,
did-
Will
did
and
Liam?
Liam.
Now, when you sent this to Liam, what did he say?
I think he liked the message.
Okay, because he showed it to us and said this is one of my favorite videos of all time. Like saying like the way he said it was like I've known this video forever.
Oh, I believe I sent it. to him.
Confront him.
Whoa, hey! Gotta describe it for the audio listeners.
True.
So it's two, I would say, 10-year-old girls in all black, and it's the it's New Year's Eve. They're spending it in Tabitha's room. Let's see what they're up to.
Hey! What's up? I'm Raven, Hirasid Beth, Princess of the Darkness. And I'm Tara. And we're sitting here in Tara's room, rocking out to MCR and celebrating 2009, or the new year. Which we don't really understand why people are making such a big deal about it, because really, one more year is one more year that everyone's closer to death.
I will say they remind me of South Park characters almost,
Yeah, like the goth group.
like the goth group.
Yep.
That's so funny. That's also like I wish like a video of me and my buddy doing that. Like
I know.
me and Rusty had a video like that.
I know.
I bet those girls
MCR.
are the coolest now.
Yeah,
Not that
probably.
they weren't cool back then, but like that is so funny.
Yeah.
And they definitely are funny people now.
It's awesome.
They're a lot. They're probably 15 years closer to death now.
But there's no way they actually act like this when the cameras. I don't think so.
1,000%.
Maybe not when the cameras
At
off.
least for that year. The way that she said closer to death, that was a thing that they've been saying back and forth to each other for months because she said it in sync with the other girl.
Yeah, I guess they rock.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, you should do mine now.
Oh yes.
So this is actually kind of a teach me something too. This is legitimately a new historical development. It's not a new bug.
All right.
So this is I don't know. Somehow scientists discovered King Richard III's voice and recreated it after 10 years of work. This is
Okay.
Sorry.
Some more wine. And I'm inspired like.
What? What the hell?
Some more wine. And I'm inspired like.
That video.
rule the kingdom.
That video is only going to be funny if that was the perfect voice. What is that? I mean, it's fake, right?
No, I don't, is that fake?
It had to be
No.
like the audio from another video played
Wait,
over
Lauren,
that, right?
look up Discovery of King Tut's voice. Have you seen they did this with him as well, Will?
This is like, okay, but this is so dumb.
Play it one more.
Because you can't know.
No, they
No.
analyzed his vocal cords.
Yeah,
apparently he sounds like.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Just click on, mummies.
I don't know how they do anything.
Okay, so this.
How do they know how old
This is so
rocks
funny.
are? With like radiation carbon dating.
That I don't know.
That's so dumb.
It's so stupid, right?
Yeah.
They recreated King Tut's vocal cords. I think it's King Tut. And this is what his voice would have sounded like. Have you seen this, Will?
I think so, but it's been a long ass time.
Great.
Amun's voice by recreating his mouth and vocal cords with a 3D printer. It allowed them to produce a single sound.
Crazy.
Also, the
Play it.
Some more wine.
you're like hit in the head by like a cannonball in battle.
No, his parents and their parents and their parents were fucking each other for 5 generations.
You know,
That's what you sound when you're inbred.
you know. They said King Tut was like this glorious warrior and like died in battle or whatever.
I don't know anything about him,
I
honestly.
don't know.
They found
just know
out
he's
that
a
he lived he was so inbred that he had like a club foot and like was like horribly disfigured and like probably couldn't even walk.
God, I miss the olden days.
I know.
Fucking awesome. All right, should we do Am I the Asshole?
Ooh, yeah, let's do it.
Are you impressed with how many segments we have, Angus?
I'm getting hit with a tidal wave of Playdate. I feel like I'm caught in the riptide. I'm literally I'm trying so hard to swim out to the side and back to the beach, and I can't.
Okay. Am I the asshole for wanting a ring? For context, my husband and I are approaching our 10-year anniversary, and I never had a proper proposal, wedding, nothing. I have a gold band that we picked out after deciding we wanted to get married. At the time, it wasn't in the cards for us to have a wedding, and we wanted to purchase a house, so I said a ring wasn't as important at the time, hoping that he would surprise me in the future. Well, here we are, approaching our 10th year of marriage, and he's considering spending thousands on electric bikes for the family, but I can't help but feel frustrated that he doesn't understand the principle of investing in a ring. When I voiced my concern, I was told I am ungrateful, yet I argue that my gratitude is what kept us married the last decade.
I would take the e-bike.
Nope. He owes you a ring.
He's an asshole.
And it's actually insane that he's getting away with this.
I would say that if you're going to Reddit to have any part of your marriage, like if you're looking for strangers' advice online and then you're going to take that to your husband and go, see, the whole internet hates you, you're fucked. And you said that your family, he's buying e-bikes for your family, there are kids involved. This is over. This is so over, it's not even funny. Like, that's insane. You're toast.
What, the marriage?
Oh, yeah. If you're going on Reddit
that is
and
kind of a
posting
good
like,
point.
hey, me and my husband cannot reach a compromise on this. Can you guys like tell me what you think so I can go show, like, she's not going to not show him this.
Yeah.
And he's going to go, oh, you're crazy.
No, but I think he's the crazy one for like he's getting away
I agree.
with it.
He's not.
He's
I agree.
driven her to madness by doing this.
I agree. He should get her a ring.
I don't know if she would show him though. I feel like it would just validate her feelings for being upset, which like I would be upset in this situation.
Well, then what is she going to do with that?
Demand a ring. I would demand a ring
Same.
if I was the woman.
I'm just saying this is like a little wedge in their marriage that is going to manifest in something horrible. I would say get divorced now.
Yeah,
I'm really not kidding. This is insane to go online.
It is kind of a good like overarching, because I think what you're saying could kind of apply to any one of these that we read.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just by nature of that you're going on Reddit to figure this out indicates that there isn't healthy dialogue in your relationship.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So,
But yeah. So they're both
not the asshole, but divorce. him,
yeah,
probably.
not the asshole,
Or
but
no, you don't
probably
even
not.
need to get divorced because you never got married.
Yeah, but I would take the e-bike before you divorce him.
Yeah, get really on board with the e-bike.
Yeah,
Make sure he thinks everything's fine, and then blindside him in front of his entire family.
exactly.
love it.
Said this 100 times, but I think I've said this every episode, the last 5 episodes. Favorite tweet of all time, kid tweeted that when his parents got divorced, first thing he did, ran upstairs, deleted his dad's me.
So fucking it's so sad and like so innocent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next one. would I be the asshole if I refused to give my friend a copy of my thesis? My friend and I just finished a master's degree in law, and over the summer we had to write a thesis. Anyway, he was supposed to, but he deferred it to November/December, basically now. He called me to ask a few weeks ago if he could see my thesis now that I have my results back to understand the structure. I told him that we were doing completely different topics and questions, so it doesn't apply. He doesn't seem to get that and texted me again yesterday if he can see it. I feel like I shouldn't give it, especially when I asked him for a favor last month and he said he'd do it and then didn't. And also, I'm worried what plagiarism issues could arise with him having my whole dissertation. So would I be the asshole if I refused to give it to him? I'm just worried that he would change topics last minute to the same as mine, and then the submission software catches us both for plagiarism.
So he's going to do that 100%. But here's what you do.
I don't agree. I've borrowed people's like final essays before to see like the structure of, or like how they approached it, not like to get the same subject or the same information.
I know very little about this guy. I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't just reword the whole thing. No, but I think you let him do it and then you hold it over his head for the rest of your life.
Wait, I don't think. I think she got. It sounds like she already got feedback on it too.
Yeah.
So that would be extremely helpful.
I think she's done. No, I'm agreeing with you that you give it to him. But
okay.
You are like, you remember when you only graduated law school because of me?
Yeah, I also think that like who the fuck cares?
I would be.
This one sucks.
You have to just make sure they're not going to say like, if I give it to you and I find out you copied it, I'm gonna like cut your fucking head off.
Yeah,
and then you give it to them. It's that simple.
Yeah,
yep, I agree.
But I think what we really need to be getting at is hold it over his head.
Make him feel real bad. Maybe he has to get an e-bike.
Think about all the extortion you could do with that information.
I think it's the same as like if a teacher gave you a practice test before a test. Like that doesn't mean you're gonna. It just shows you like what to kind of expect.
I agree.
Right. When you're writing your. I also don't know how these work.
Nope. Did you didn't do a dissertation?
No.
What was yours on?
I didn't do it.
I know what mine's going to be about.
What?
The infestation of camel crickets in Northern America in the late 2020s.
That's good.
I got caught for plagiarizing the week before graduation.
Yeah, because you used ChatGPT, not plagiarizing.
Really?
Right. We were at brunch celebrating that me and Harper were graduating with our families. And as we were toasting, my phone buzzed. And I checked and it said 0 out of 100 in a lengthy explanation as to how she knew I cheated. And I handed around my stepmom, Harper, my phone. And Harper, the smartest man in the world, typed out a perfect email just confessing. And she goes, I didn't think you were going to admit to that. Like within the hour. And she let me rewrite it. I got a B.
Damn.
Wow.
It's a good life lesson.
It was in art history, which I actually loved the class. I just forgot I had a paper until the night before. And
you ChatGPT the whole thing?
Whole thing. Panicked.
That's crazy.
This is a side thing where I thought I wasn't graduating, but I was finishing my final accounting final. This was when I was going to be completely done. And I had like a 98 in the class. And I went into the final that was worth like 40% of our grade, which is so fucked up. But I remember thinking like, okay, I have to get like literally I think it was like a 20 or something to pass. And I'm not going to be doing like accounting. I don't care. So I didn't study at all. And I remember coming out of the final and calling my mom being like, I think I might have gotten a 15 on this final. I left like literally half of it blank and filled in like 2 answers. And I was like, oh my God, this is the biggest fuck up of all time.
Did you ever fail a class in college?
Mm-mm.
I failed one. Me and Seamus were in Nashville. We were at a jazz club with his parents, and someone called us and goes, "Where are you guys?" We said, "We're in Nashville." And he goes, "We have the midterm right now." And we got a 0 on the midterm.
That's too scary.
I had my own, I was all like A's and B's in college, except my worst grade ever was my senior year. I had this really like cool professor who was like, had you fill this questionnaire at the end of the semester, like, what grade do you think you deserved?
Right.
And like the first semester I put A, and he gave me an A. But I didn't necessarily think that was like a direct correlation. And so the second semester I was so bad, like I wasn't showing up to class. I was like not trying. It was like it was like a freshman class and I was a senior and blah, blah. And so I tried to be like self-aware, thinking he would like respect that. So I put C-. And
that's crazy.
He gave me a C-. And that was my only C of college. So I kind of walked right into that one.
Yeah.
But that's showbiz for you.
Wait, Will, did you go to SMU?
TCU.
Oh, TCU. Okay, yeah.
If you went to SMU, we'd have beef right now. BPC on Saturday.
Yeah.
Should we do slurs that don't exist?
Slurs.
Yar.
Yar. There she blows.
All right, we'll tee this one up.
All right. These are slurs that don't exist.
Do you start with what the word is and then the explanation?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to start?
Sure. All right. Rocket rat. So when we find out they're aliens, this is what I'm going to call them. Rocket rats.
That's great. Router head. That's the guy who's always asking for the Wi-Fi password right when he shows up somewhere.
I got by the way, I just want to say I went through a lot of something dash heads when I was coming up with these.
A bush burner, someone who smokes a lot of weed.
Like it?
Okay. Hook hopper. This is people who skip songs before they're over. They only want to listen to the hooks.
There we go. Strap foot. Someone who wears sandals all the time.
Slack jaw, someone who breathes through their mouth.
I like it.
Isn't that
a thing?
Yeah, that's like just
Okay, let me do another one. A jointer, someone who has arthritis.
Okay.
Okay, this one's pretty mid, but echo head. These are people who listen to the same 50 songs and nothing else.
It's a head.
Yeah, I don't know.
You sink soaker. A sink soaker is someone who doesn't do the dishes. They just set them in the sink.
A fat tongue, someone with a lisp.
Okay.
I like that one.
Guy's a fucking yeast hands. It's for a baker.
God, how you phone that one is.
All right. What about yeah, I hate that guy. He's a fucking 4 pockets. Someone who wears cargo shorts.
I mean, it's really diminishing returns on these last couple.
Thumb cracker, someone who cracks their knuckles.
I like that. It's just kind of.
That's just
You guys fucking hate all of them. You hate all of them.
That's just something they do.
All right, those are slurs that don't exist.
My dad just sent me this tweet that, and it's Elon Musk tweeting that he's speed running the hardest difficulty on Diablo.
Nice.
And isn't he like
What's Diablo?
a video game for like? Anyway, didn't he just get elected to some like position by Trump?
He's part of Doge, which is Department of
Government
efficiency.
But also, is this all just been a big scheme to get like the Dogecoin up?
Probably.
Like his new department is called.
He's been a Doge guy the whole time.
Yeah, and now that's his government department.
I guess I didn't know any of this, but yeah, he's a big Doge proponent. Like he would tweet about Doge and the price would skyrocket, and obviously he has.
And now he's the head of Doge.
I think crypto's pretty. It's like unregulated, so I think
could
that
he tweet like everyone go buy this stock?
No,
that's illegal.
Yeah, that's market manipulation.
Yeah, but it sounds awesome. You could make so much fucking money.
It does sound awesome. I think that's why it's illegal.
Should we try it? One time I did like. Do you ever do those like? There's like Wall Street Survivors. Like it was like I was in like an investment club in high school, and it was like you would buy. It's like it was like a fake stock market. I mean, it mirrored the actual stock market, but you would like buy and sell, and it was like
did that as well.
Yeah, so it was like a semester long thing to see like who could make the most money. And I just when we started, I bought the company my mom worked for was public, and I just bought a ton of shares of that company. And then I guess they had quarterly earnings like that week and announced like a great quarter.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
I made a ton of money and won the whole thing, and then everyone just accused me of insider trading when I actually didn't know.
Sure,
but it's pretty funny.
Diseases that don't exist?
Yeah, you want to tee it?
No, you tee it.
No, why I tee the last one?
These are diseases that don't exist.
Toe-gurt. Pus comes out of your toes like go-gurt.
I like that.
Testiclosis, your nuts fuse together. They create one big ball.
Whoa, that one's really good.
Monotesticlosis.
Okay, I got digestive desublimation. No more farting. All your farts have poop in them now.
Oh.
Wait, say what's the name again?
Digestive desublimation.
Ugh.
The snonks. All of your parts of your body except your mouth start making loud groaning noises, and you can't control it.
Hypernipolia. As your body stops growing, your nipples keep growing, and after years, your chest becomes mostly nipple.
Oh, ooh, and do they merge almost like the singular testicle?
Yeah.
Ew.
Sure. Hellman's husk disease. Every 7 years, you start to build a cocoon, and you shed all of your personal memories when you come out, but you become better and smarter each time.
This is making me sick.
Core tips. It's from people who use a keyboard too much, and it basically results in the slow disintegration of your fingertips. Like a pencil.
I like that.
Dermia ignis. Your skin is extremely flammable. Like if someone lit a cigarette in this room, you would catch on fire.
That's awesome. That one's my favorite.
Honorable mention, crab.
Wait. Oh, crab. You have to give me one.
You can have...
And then you do the honorable mention.
You can have... do you want me to read all of mine? You can pick one?
No, just give me one.
Tristosia.
Okay.
It makes depression look like a walk in the park.
Okay. Next one. Maybe not that one.
Plastosis.
Wait, what sound like one?
Depression.
Grundle. Progus.
Yeah, plastosis sounds good.
Progus.
Progus?
Yeah.
Okay, what is progus?
I haven't figured out what it is yet.
You're the king of comedy.
Progus.
What's progus, Will?
It just makes everything feel bogus.
Honorable mention, crab. It's one giant crab the size of your fist, and it hangs onto your pubes for dear life.
Oh.
Yeah, I got crab.
I got Kent.
Crentis.
These are made up diseases.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Tristosia.
Treats?
You're really sad.
You can... Oh. You're really sad.
All right. Lauren, whose personality are you stealing this weekend?
Oh, man. What's this weekend?
Another segment? Whoa.
Whoa. You guys go first.
All right, whose personality are you going to steal this weekend?
Whatever sad movie I watched this weekend, the main character.
Do you actually do that? Sometimes I'll watch a
Yeah, of
movie and
course.
then I'll act like that guy for the next 4 days.
Yeah, we're autistic. Of course we're going to do that.
We're guys.
We're autistic.
We're going to act like William Wallace after watching Braveheart.
Mm. I've actually never seen Braveheart. Isn't that crazy?
Awesome. It's awesome. Do you hear him berating his girlfriend about her boobs?
Yeah, you mean Mel Gibson?
Mm-hmm.
It's the most famous rant, most famous hilarious rant of all time.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
He goes, "You make me look like a fucking idiot walking around with those things."
Can we watch it?
No, he says
not on
he's-
stream.
He says
not
the
on
N-word.
stream.
Yeah.
On stream?
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I'll listen
It's
after.
I mean, this single
What is
voicemail
this?
got him ruined in Hollywood for like 15 years. Mel Gibson rant. Just look that up on YouTube.
Wait. Should we wrap the pod first?
Yeah. Or
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
Wait. Let's just cut this part out and we'll resume after Will's watched it.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Will is going to watch the Mel Gibson rant right now, and you'll see him in 5 seconds. All right.
Oh my God.
That guy made Passion of the Christ.
I've never seen
And
that. I don't know
Braveheart.
what that is.
It's a movie about Jesus Christ.
I've never seen that either. I actually don't even know who Mel Gibson is. I'm not even lying. But
He's a really good actor.
He actually has like, he's.
What if at the end of that phone call he goes, "and scene"?
Oh, it's like almost crossing his fingers.
Right.
Wow.
that is horrible. All right.
Dude, I
Well,
gotta use that.
I'm going to Vegas. I'm stealing Daniel Ricciardo's.
Nice.
Oh, are you going to the F1 thing?
Yeah.
We.
I guess we're doing French now.
We.
Very good. Pull up Bears Hammond. That's whose personality I'm going to steal. He's just always on a laid back vibe, and he wears those cool '90s sunglasses that are like just cover your eyes. And
nice.
Aw.
he sings a song called "Rockaway," and I think I'm gonna try and just be like that.
I want to
Love it.
rock away.
Yeah.
Rock
Angus, do you
away.
have one?
Beach.
Oh no, you already told us the sad guy.
Mel
Well, I
Gibson.
can pick a specific guy. It will be Willie D's personality.
Fucking go.
Lauren.
I'm gonna steal maybe like a Christmas elf's personality
Cool.
because Christmas is like a few weeks away now, which is crazy. We're already almost in December.
Which Christmas elf? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer?
No, not any specific
Not
one.
Vixen.
Just
Not big.
I should put up my Christmas tree soon. So,
You have one?
just like a fake one, small
I
Christmas.
think I'm gonna get a
tree.
real one. All right.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning into Playdate. We love you guys. Have a
Thanks,
great rest of your
Will.
week, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Adios.
Oh, Angus, you want to plug anything?
on. What?
You want to plug anything?
No.
Cool.
Just thanks for having me on. I can't wait to come back.
Yeah.
See you later.